Greetings, fellow Tarnished. It is the Heritor, and welcome back to Elden Ring. So, I said in the last episode I would do some searching. Hidden stuff in Farum Azula. We know that we need to go down, because there was more to this place down beneath, and sure enough, there was. So, basically, going beside the Great Bridge, you can go out through... I don't even remember. It was like 3 days ago that I did this. But I got to here, and I realized, hey, I haven't been here before. This looks different. So we're going to go explore this place. We're going to go explore the rest of Farum Azula, mostly because I don't want to fight Malenia. So, down we go. What are we going to find down here? Is this going to be the access to the bottom part of Farum Azula? That looks... I mean, we are going down. Would be how we would get to the bottom of Farum Azula. Right? No enemies yet. I haven't been attacked by anything. This is awfully nice of the game. This would be a shitty place to fight, let me tell ya. Hold on. I feel like we're not far away from where you get teleported with the, thing. You know, the belfry. Okay, is this one? Yeah, we can still just randomly walk down here. That's nice. Alright, so we're actually going to be able to get onto this, although I don't think we're actually going to be able to go all the way out there, which is a shame. That would have been pretty cool. Where else can we go? I feel like we're kind of stuck here. Right? Maybe? This is gonna be some sort of horrible invisible walkway nonsense again. Look at all the rocks. Like, what makes these ones move, and what makes this the ones that comprise the actual, like, city itself? Okay, I saw that. What makes the ones that comprise the actual city itself immobile? Aha. Look at this. Beasts? The entombed beast, but this one's empty. Apparently we can lie down in here. That's odd. We know that there are interesting kind of gesture prompts that you can do in certain other Dark Souls games that interact with dragon areas. You Dragon Eerie in Dark Souls 3. Cool area, by the way. Anyways, yeah, I guess we'll lie down and see what happens. So, just... We're going back in time. We're going back in time, guys. No way. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, man. So... Oh, this is gonna be the whole thing. Unbroken. Right? Now, where the hell are we? What the hell is that? It's looking a bit like a dragon. Yep. What are you? Oh, those are its heads, aimed to the sky. Its arms are clutched around its chest, and it's just floating there. It's pillars that go up, but they don't connect to anything. Where the fuck are we, and when the fuck are we? Got questions. Oh, this is a boss fight. This is a boss fight because we can summon here. Alright, I can use this rune arc. And, alright, so it's a dragon, right? It's gonna be an ancient dragon, which means it's probably got lightning. It's gonna do lightning damage to me. Hold on, before we go and do anything. I don't want to summon Taiki. What I will summon, though, we haven't used her in a while. Let's get Latenna ready. Latenna could be good here. And, since we're gonna be dealing with a dragon, and gonna be an ancient dragon, we're gonna get the lightning-proof dried liver. I may also get the fireproof dried liver, because this guy might be doing both. Yeah. Volcano pots, you guys gonna be any useful? I honestly don't know. What else could be useful? You know what? Scarlet rot pots. Make a few of these. Can't really go wrong with scarlet rot. Make a few more of these as well. Just to have them at the ready. Alright. What the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Maybe this isn't a boss fight. No, we can summon you. This is absolutely a boss fight. In fact, it's a good idea if I just summon her right here. That we're just... Dragonlord Placidusax. Interesting. Okay, we got ourselves lightning here, and a lot of it already. We've already been lightninged, which is unfortunate. How do we get out of this? Okay, I'm just gotta approach him. Just gotta run through this, I think. Give him the Queen's Black Flame here. Never mind. That didn't work. Got currently hit. I don't know what hit me. I guess it's just lightning everywhere. Oh my god. What is happening? Who's hitting me? What are you hitting me with? Okay, well, we do a bit of damage. This guy does not have the same moveset as the other dragons, let me tell you. Oh my god. I don't know what he's doing. It's gonna assume it's bad. Okay. That felt good work. This is bad. I don't like this, whatever it is. There's fire everywhere. You know what? It's fine. Do it again. Queen's Black Flame. It is epic. Holy shit! It's doing real good work. Oh, excuse me. Where'd you go? Is he gonna fucking Radon this shit? Yeah, he's gonna Radon this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm dead. Holy shit. Okay, I did pretty good there, but we just got fucking destroyed. Yeah. Oh fuck, it's a long run back. It's a long run back, and you know what? This is a fight that you actually have a bit of room to maneuver. You got some room to act. You know what? We're gonna take the gloves off here. No, we're gonna put different gloves on, actually. That's what we're doing. The astrologer gloves. And, it's time. You know we mean business. Like, the Godslayer Greatsword's cool and all, but does it really compare with the bubbles? Like... Unable to use this unless we use it in both hands. That's fine. Yeah, I don't have the strength to use it properly. But I do when we do it like this. Okay, I think I need to go... I don't even remember how to get here anymore. Okay, we have to take the lift down, which I didn't bring the lift back up. That was foolish. Should have done that. We don't need the Godfrey icon. I do want, then, the Shard of Alexander, because that's going to buff up my bubbles. I think that should be pretty good. Where's the Shard of Alexander? Oh, we already have that equipped. Never mind. What? You dealt lightning damage to me, so we'll get the Bolt Drake Talisman. Dealt a lot of lightning damage. Flock canvas, you know what? I'm not going to use incantations. So why don't we get the Dragon Crest Talisman? Oh, there's going to be fire, too. So we'll get the Flame Drake Talisman, the Lightning Talisman. We'll get the Erdtree's Favor +1. And we're going to head down there and deliver the bubble treatment to him. Maybe the bubbles are going to suck, but we've got to try it, alright? Alright, so, how did we do this again? I think I had to go down the stairs. It's been a little while. Right, there were some enemies here. Okay, I don't like you at all, actually. Or your friend. We'll kill you first. God, there's, like, dudes here. Oh, shit. Ow, that actually dealt a crap load of damage. That cost me a flask, and that makes me upset. Actually, it's not going to cost me a flask. So you know what? Before we do that, let me just get this at the ready, because we're going to eat one of these. Fuck it. Okay, it's still going to cost me a flask, apparently. No. Do it like this. There we go. Problem solved. I think we can still summon Lieutenant. No, we can't. Okay, so it's going to cost me a blue flask. Yeah, shit. Now where? I think it was just off of here. There was like a ledge that you could drop down onto. Yeah, here we are. Did I do this right? I did. Okay. Oh man, this is going to be a horrible run. I don't like that. Okay, well, here's to hoping that I can do this fight quickly. I can win this time. I do not want to do this run very often. Alright, we'll skip this. Get into business here. Oh, we can summon Lieutenant. Perfect. Summon Lieutenant. This may have been too far, actually. Let's definitely use another Rune Arc, because, like, I was close. So we may as well use this. Okay, we got that going. Get this going. And, let's actually chug here, and, ooh. Already taking damage. Don't like that. Okay, I know what to do. So when he, like, jumps up, how much is this gonna do? Alright, respectable damage. Let's do it again. Okay, I don't like taking this damage here. Maybe that much. Be down? I have no idea. I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna keep hitting him. Bring him down! Oh my god. Is he flying? Is he leaving? Yeah, he's out of here. Okay, so what we need is we need to do this right now. Okay. And then I need to chug this. Okay, so that's soaked up that damage. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, never mind, we're not good. He's doing all kinds of shit here. He's being a real jerk. Becoming, like, incorporeal and stuff. Come on, Lieutenant. Where are you going now? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm all out of juice. Okay, I see him. You see him. He's so cool. Oh, my God. All right, get him. Get him now. Kill him with bubbles. Yeah. Placidus sacks. More like Placidus sucks. All right. Bubble build unstoppable. Confirmed. That was it? Okay, I thought for sure that we were going to get a second phase, but then again, we did get the remembrance. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool fight, actually. Yeah. I felt like the dragon boss fights have been pretty easy. Like, Fortis Axe was not hard. I felt that this guy was not hard. He just kind of got me the first time with his surprise attack, which was very cool. Like, I'll give him that one. But yeah, so we get the remembrance of this Dragonlord, Placidus Axe. This is not Ancient Dragon. This is a Dragonlord. Is he like the OG dragon? We just fight Seath? No, Seath was not the OG dragon. I didn't even equip Black Blade. God damn it, I feel like an idiot. Right. This should be under, Fools. So, Dragonlord Placidus Axe. Let's read the thing here. Remembrance of Dragonlord Placidus Axe are hewn into the Erd Tree. The Dragonlord, whose seat lies at the heart of the storm beyond time. Beyond time, okay, confirmed. Farum Azula is beyond time. Is said to have been Elden Lord in the age before the Erd Tree. Once his god was fled, the Lord continued to await its return. Okay, that's big. Implying that Elden Lords existed before the Erd Tree. Which implies the Elden Ring existed before the Erd Tree. That kind of makes sense. Not sure why I would have thought that... No, so, I've always had this connection between the Elden Ring, the Golden Order, and the Erd Tree. And I've always assumed that the Golden Order has existed for as long as the Erd Tree has, and that the two are very intrinsically linked to each other. And that's probably true. But for some reason, I've kind of mentally lumped the Elden Ring in with that, but no. No, I don't think the Elden Ring is necessarily tied in with the Erd Tree. It's golden, yes. Runes are golden. But I think that has less to do with the Erd Tree, that they're golden because the Erd Tree is golden, but rather the old tree is golden. The old tree is golden because runes are golden. That makes more sense now. So the Elden Ring is older than the Erd Tree. Marika heralded the age of the Erd Tree, right? Marika and Godfrey. They defeated this gloam-eyed queen. But this, the dragons, like, they're called ancient. So we've had a couple of glimpses into history. So prior to the ascension of Marika and her conquest of the lands between, we had a couple of forces at work. We had the Gloam-eyed Queen and her godskin apostles who were killing gods. Now, I'd kind of assumed that they were talking about, like, demigods, but no, god-slaying. Like, they're killing outer gods. Which implies outer gods can die. I mean, unless there's some other type of god. Unless we're talking, like, Marika is something above a demigod, which would make sense. Like, she's the one that, you know, created the other demigods, so she gave birth to them anyways. That she's a vessel of an outer god, and maybe that makes her, like, a normal god, so maybe that's what the godskin apostles are attacking, or have been killing. Which would imply that there have been other Marika-like figures. Sorry, I'm saying, like, Marika, like, all the different pronunciations of this. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce it, so I'm just gonna keep doing random ones every time. It's pretty interesting. So this implies, like, so we had... Marika came down. No, she didn't come down. She was a Newman, right? So she came from somewhere else. And founded the Age of the Erd Tree. And during the Age of the Erd Tree, she chose a champion from the Badlands. Godfrey, right? And basically used Godfrey to conquer the giants, is what I'm kind of getting at. Maybe? I don't know. And then she split off a piece of herself to conquer Liurnia. And she defeated the Gloam-eyed Queen. But before all of that, you had the dragons. And the beasts that were given sentience. Now, the beasts that were given sentience, I've kind of drawn to have a relation to the Primordial Crucible, but honestly, I don't fucking know if they have a relation to the Primordial Crucible. They may be completely separate. They may be a completely separate form of life. Because they seem to come from Farum Azula. And Farum Azula is outside of time. Now, I don't know exactly what that means. In terms of, like... Oh, what's this? Okay, I thought we were gonna, like, teleport again. But let's, what do we do? Should we upgrade our faith even more? Why not? Right, we've done the bubble build. Let's switch back to our black flame build here. We had this hood, had the Knight's Cavalry armor, which is, in my opinion, the coolest looking armor in the game for the most part. Though we do still need to get the armor from Malekith. Okay, and we can ditch the bubble hammer. We only bring the bubbles out when when the the god slaying power fails. Then we take out the bubbles. All right, where's the fucking god slayer sword? It's excuse me, here, right? Is it here? That's here. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. So dragons very ancient is what it seems like. So unfortunately, can I ride here? No. So this is just a giant arena, and I don't really see anything else to be done here. I just want to look around a little bit, see what these skeletons are. These are beast skeletons. Makes sense. So, what? The beastmen were feeding it? Were being fed to it? Maybe. And what is with the beast being mortared into the walls? I still don't have an answer for that. But another thing that's kind of interesting is, so the ruins of Farum Azula have fallen from the sky, right? Something obviously happened to this place. It's broken. It's completely shattered. And bits of it have rained down all over the lands, but we haven't found any of these beasts mortared into the walls in those places, except for in places where the architecture seemingly has been built in the same style as Farum Azula, which is basically the Bestial Sanctum, which is obviously tied to Farum Azula because of Malekith/Garank being from here, presumably, and then coming down to the material world. So that must have been built altogether not that long ago. Right? Unless that was always a sanctum and he just came down from there after the fact and that was already there, so that wasn't actually, like, the Bestial Sanctum wasn't actually built for him, but rather he just inhabited it. That's, I guess, a potential answer. But anyways, I think we should go back to Round Table Hold again. Sorry, we've been going back to Round Table Hold a lot, but, you know, it has been undergoing some interesting changes. And we definitely want to look at what this remembrance is going to give us. Sorry if there's noise outside. It's like midnight that I'm recording this, but I live above a bar in the city center. And right now it's too hot to keep the windows closed, so there may be a little bit of noise. Receive power from remembrance. So we can totally... Okay, what do we got here? The Dragon King's Cragblade. Piercing gravelstone sword containing primeval lightning, a portion of the Dragonlord's power gained from remembrance, from a remembrance. This weapon commands great power over the paltry mortal dragons of today. Grants you thundercloud form. Temporarily transform into a red thundercloud and fly through the air, then plunge down with a lightning-infused blade. Hold to increase the reach of the thundercloud form. That sounds fucking awesome, but not really for this build. I may do like a dragon worshipper at some point. Seems kind of cool. And then Placidus Axe's Ruin. Power gleaned from the remembrance of Dragonlord Placidus Axe transforms the caster into the Dragonlord to spew golden breath from above. This incantation can be cast while jumping. These are the dying wails of the Dragonlord who once dwelled eternally beyond time. Okay, so this straight up implies that, like, Farum Azula was always beyond time. That it was not necessarily even ancient. That it was just built outside of this time stream and has been drifting outside of this time stream forever. Which kind of makes sense, considering you can't actually see Farum Azula from basically anywhere. There's, like, I think 2 places in the lands between that you can actually see it. You can only get there via portals or by whatever fucking transportation we got there with after burning the Erd Tree down. I still don't know why we were brought there. I know we need the Rune of Death. I'm gonna get this. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Or the fire giant, to be fair. You know, the giant braid isn't so bad. I guess I'll just get it. Moog. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Moog. Maybe I'm just gonna eat Moog's soul. I don't have use for either of his items, so I'm just gonna eat him. Delicious. High in iron, probably. Hi, Roderica. I hope you're hanging in there. Oh. We wanted to get the rest of Malekith's set. For sure. And I don't think Placidusax is gonna give us anything. Receive equipment. Yeah, here we go. So we want that. And we want his boots. There we go. Now we're talking. So, let's look at this armor. Okay, it's pretty cool. Very, sleek. Don't like that it doesn't have a cape. Could really do with more of a cape than what it currently has, but maybe... Maybe we can actually alter it to have a cape. We can. No, we can just remove the little teeny cape that it actually has, which is lame. Why would we do that? No, it doesn't create a hood behind it, which is a shame. That, I mean, it looks okay. I don't know. I'm not a big fan, I'll be honest. I mean, it looks cool, but I need a cape. It's as simple as that. I just need a cape. If I had a cape, this would be no problem at all, and unfortunately it doesn't really jibe with this armor set either. I don't know what other armor sets it might jibe with. Something with a cape? Not really. No, we're just going to go back to how it was, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame, but the Knights Cavalry set just looks so cool because it's pretty grounded. Like, it's fairly realistic. Not that the Malekith set isn't. But I just love the cloth that it's got. It's like tattered. Just looks fucking sick. Alright. What else do we do here?
I see.
What happened to Hugh?
Oh, so it wasn't just me this happened to. To think he'd forget who you were as well.
Oh, yeah.
I knew he'd burn himself out. Old Hugh. I think we could talk him into leaving the Round Table Hold now. But maybe it's better that we don't. It's only proper that we respect his choice to stay.
I am with you on that one. I like Roderica. She's one of the more genuinely, like, wholesome characters. And I really hope you don't go down with this ship. It's the last thing that we'll do. We'll save you. I promise. The rest of the world may burn, but we'll keep her alive.
I'll remain with Hugh.
Oh.
He made me who I am today. I'd like to return the kindness. In whatever small way I can. Please, become Elden Lord. Hugh was always saying that you were a lord. To him.
Most of the time...
So slay her with the weapons he smithed.
Her?
Slay the god Marika.
Oh.
Who cursed us all.
Okay. Well, I guess that determines what we're doing. So, confirmed. We do have to go against Marika. I don't like the idea, well, I mean, I kind of like the idea of her staying there, but maybe you should actually, like, come back here. Yeah, he doesn't have any memory left. God damn it. Well, we're gonna slay her with the Godslayer sword that he smithed for us, so it's gonna be, like, doubly God-slaying capabilities. Better work. Let's GTFO from here. So there were a couple places I wanted to check out. So one of them is going to be in Stormgrave. I want to quickly see if Nefeli Lou has anything to say about the current predicament. I haven't talked to her in a while. I wonder if this place is even standing. We kind of burned the Erd Tree down. And then I want to talk to Renala. if she has anything to say about burning the Erd Tree down. Maybe not. I reckon she's still going to be despondent, because she just seems like that type. But maybe she'll actually snap out of it, which would be very interesting. I would actually like to speak to her and find out what her deal is.
I will remain to summon the storm, but your guidance and your surely lie us.
Yeah.
For the time being, at which time I can fulfill my raising you to the... I hope it is just...
Yeah, okay. Well, so much for that. We should also go back to Jarburg. Yeah, let's go back to Jarburg. Because I feel like we're approaching the end of the game, so if there's going to be anything happening, it's going to be now. And Jarburg thus far has been seemingly untouched by everything. That's not good. I don't think this is a good thing. Dialos!
You... Are the jars... Are they alright?
Well, at least one of them is.
Did I defend them?
What did you defend them against? I mean, he must have fought. We know he was dealing with his own, I guess, feeling of inadequacy. We're gonna... Yeah, that's a lot of... so unless he, like, slipped and fell in, Roa juice, which is possible. There are a lot of Roas around here. Seems like he may be bleeding out, so he's probably gonna die. So, you know what? We'll say he defended them, even if it looks like really only one jar is still alive. But hey, you defended that one. We'll talk to him in a minute.
Then all is well. This fool proved his worth. In the end.
You know what? You did. You did, Dialos. I wish you a good journey to wherever it is you're going. Back to the, probably not back to the Erd Tree, actually. We're not going to talk about that. Garbaron?
Oh, cuz, I'm glad you came. But we're fine now.
Poachers, yeah, there were
fought
jar
the poacher,
poachers.
Though quite a lot of us got broken. I won't cry, though. I'm a warrior jar. A warrior.
You're gonna be alright.
The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. That's the kind of warrior I want to be one day, cuz. Even if I'm scared, I'll still fight to protect everyone.
That's good. That's good. You do
The
that.
tale of House Hoslow is told. That's the kind of... Even if I'm scared.
Alright. So I guess the Jar Baron got... Or Jarburg got sacked, but Baron is still okay. Good. I want to rest here again. Just to see if anything changes. Oh my god. Thank you, motorcycles. Riding through a city. No muffler. Very nice. Okay. So he's here now. Let's see if there's any new dialogue.
The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood.
He sounds a bit
That's
more...
the kind of warrior I'm going to
Yeah,
be.
he sounds much more sure of
One who
himself.
protects everybody.
Good job.
That's the kind of warrior I'm going.
Alright. Really look around. I wonder who he fought, actually. Oh yeah, I actually have, like, a horse. We haven't used horse yak thing in quite a while. Yeah. I feel like all of the other jars died. But hey. He tried to protect them. Tried to protect them. And ultimately we know Dialos was a good man. He looked after his servant. He was very upset when she died. He, sought revenge against her. He ended up kind of joining the Recusants, having a bit of a, identity crisis, but ended up leaving the Recusants. and ended up in this place. This little place of jars. I'm gonna travel here one more time just to see if there's like a final change. This seem like things are different. Oh, that is different again. And look at that. Item. Baron is gone. Is he? Or did he just move somewhere else here? What did we get? Dialos' mask. And another Hoslow Petal Whip. So we already had one Hoslow Petal Whip. Interesting. Let's double check. Make sure it's the same thing. Not some other variant. I think it's the same weapon. Yeah. Absolutely. But we got Dialos' mask. It actually looks really cool, I think. Whoops. We want to go to helmets. Yeah, here. Look at that. A replica of a twin-tailed silver helm with flowery adornments, only without twin tails. Dialos Hoslow had an older brother who was a stern, self-possessed man of few words. His achievements made him seem out of reach, and so the younger aspired to be like the older, yearning for the day that he would tell the tale of House Hoslow in blood, knowing full well that it would break his brother's heart. So yeah, his older brother was kind of looking out for him. You know, his older brother liked the fact that his younger brother was not a violent person, was not a warrior. But his older brother went mad. We fought him, we killed him. So he'd basically become deranged. Alright, I guess that's the end of Jarburg. There's the matter of the Ashen Capital. We could check with the Blackguard, if he has anything to say. In fact, that's not a terrible idea. I also want to make another business transaction with him.
Alright, mate.
No comment about the burning Erd Tree? Alright. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that seems like a good investment.
Marika's tits. You must be hungry.
I just wanted to hear him say that. One other thing. What about Gold Mask? Where the fuck do we find him? Is there more in Farum Azula? Like, there was the place beneath, right? There was some, like, secret area of Farum Azula below. And I don't really remember. Yes. This place. We go way back now, don't we? So we can adjust our talismans here, I think. What do we want? I think we want the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman, because we need to absorb some physical damage. We could also get our extra immunity talisman, or do we want something else? Important spellcasting time? No, she's going to dodge, like, all of our spells. Right. Lowers FP cost consumed by skills. That sounds fine. She was okay, but Taiki was the way to go here. I don't think Clean Rot Finlay is going to do any good. So, it's been a while, hasn't it? Pull back. Okay. Yeah. Nope, not going well. Okay, that worked. I caught her out there. Do it again. Okay, can we eat a crab? I don't want to heal. Okay. Nope. This is not what I want. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That was not bad at all. Tanked that pretty good. Okay. One more of these. We'll juice up. We're gonna summon Taiki. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's okay. I remember this for the most part. Alright, Taiki, out you come. Let's go. Just wail on her. Still hit me. Beat her down. Okay, crab up. Gotta crab up. Hopefully Taiki isn't taking too much damage here. Okay. Uh-oh. Healing from that. We don't want that. Uh-oh. We're dead. Nope.
Blade of Mikola.
Here we go, to kill Melania. Yet again. We're back. I've already made quite a few attempts. Like, a lot of attempts. And I realize I can't, like, I've been very tempted also to simply skip the Melania fight. Be like, fuck it, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I have, died countless times. I have a couple of issues as well that, I want to briefly talk about before we dive back in, just from my re-attempts at Melania. And that is, there seems to be something wrong with breaking into a running animation, which is fucking necessary to get away from the waterfowl dance, which I know the name of it. I think it was... somebody mentioned the actual name of it in a comment, or somebody told me about it. I can't remember. I don't really consider it a spoiler, so it doesn't matter. But that's her flurry ability, where she basically crosses the entire map and does like 4, is it 3 or 4? I think it's 3 actually, series of wildly fast attacks that deal a shit ton of damage and heal her. So basically I need to be able to run from that, but sometimes when I'm backing away and I'm like holding the you know, the B so that I can run, it just doesn't do it. And there's a solution around it, which is basically I need to stop holding B, I need to move back forward for a split second, and then start running again. But that's like a good half second to a second of reaction time that I no longer have, and that gets me killed. And it's gotten me killed every single time it's come up, when I've needed to run away from the waterfowl dance. And I don't remember this being an issue before. At least not on the same level, so this might be something that's come in with a new update. Little bug, I have no idea, but it's incredibly annoying because, yeah, it works sometimes. Like, there's plenty of times, and I even tested it, where I'm doing the exact same thing, and it doesn't happen. So, one of the other things I've done is I've mapped my flasks to the hotbar. That should reduce some of the chaos of trying to find the right object in my inventory. I'm not sure if this is helping me yet or hindering me. I think after a while it's going to start helping me. I think it's actually a good idea to do that. It does require 2 buttons, but it is faster. Aside from when it's actually like on the main slot. But yeah. So that's very annoying. I also am getting the stutters. You know, where the game just kind of bugs out for a good 2 or 3 seconds. Sometimes even longer, it can be up to 5 seconds. And while this mostly stops enemies from what they're doing, there's an emphasis on the mostly. So there have been 3 instances. One in the first stage where she was doing the waterfowl dance, and this happened, and that was that. I was dead. And then twice in the second stage, once where I actually had her very close. Taiki was still alive, not by much. But I felt like I had a chance, and then it bugged out when she was doing her flying, attacking me with her, like, illusions thing. And it got me killed, so I was pretty furious. And this is not a issue of my controller. I've plugged in another controller. I've plugged in my partner's controller, and that one, I've had the same issue. So, Elden Ring is known to have some PC stutters, which were not fixed in the latest patch, which is, I don't know, kind of unacceptable, but alright. And yeah. So that's about where I'm at. Getting real frustrated, but I know I actually need to do this fight. Because, so yeah, Worm of the Oak, I think that's your name. You mentioned that Melania has something that I need, and I actually went through my inventory to see exactly what that meant. See exactly what you were meaning from that. And, yeah, as it turns out, I think we need this. This is supposed to be able to cure our frenzy, but we don't have the ability to cure the frenzy with this. There is something I must return to Melania. The dignity, the sense of self that allowed her to resist the call of the Scarlet Rot. I think this is a hint. I think we need to actually kill Melania. And then, like, use this on her corpse or something? I don't know. Or maybe we don't kill her. Maybe she just snaps out of it like Renala. I don't know. But we actually have to do this boss fight. Which, is a little annoying, because I feel like, yeah, I know, because that has been spoiled to me, is that the Frenzied Flame ending, like, if you can get the Frenzied Flame ending, as in, if you're infected by the Frenzied Flame, you cannot get any of the other endings until you cure it, and I know I need to cure it. I don't know anything else about it, so now this is no longer an optional fight if I want to do the ending, which I actually want to do. Which I'm not a fan of. Not really a fan of getting that behind this. But alright, we're gonna go in again, and, yeah, I guess you'll see when I actually win, because I'm not gonna make you watch the 100 million fights that I'm going to have to do, undoubtedly, in order to actually get victory. So far, I feel like I've gotten a little lucky here. Like, by little, I mean very. Okay, I'm summoning Taiki now. She's only used Waterfowl once. Excuse me? Why? Alright, that should do it, right? Are you dead? There we go. Okay. Dodge this time, maybe. Would be great. Alright, good. Why is she at so much more health? Uplifting aromatic now. Okay, very good. Okay, that's fine. Take that. Okay. This is not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Just hope it stays like that. Nope. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's not good. It's gonna heal her, right? Okay, that actually does not seem to heal her. Awfully nice. Fuck. Down to our last flask here. We could have exploited that quite a lot. Another uplifting aromatic, please. Okay. Nope. Bad. Very bad. Okay, can I have a second? Just a second. Alright. Be crab. Okay, there we go. Maybe it. That did nothing. Why did that do nothing? Oh my god, she just healed a ton. Dude, I might still be able to do this. Yes!
Extraordinary. The mark of a true lord. Oh, dear Mikola. Oh, dearest Mikola. My brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
Oh god. That took forever. Legit 2 attempts after I recorded my, little, intro to this fight, actually. But yeah, I probably did another 25 attempts prior to recording that. So, coupled with the, I don't remember, it was like 40 or 50 attempts that I did in my first batch of attempts, which I eventually gave up on. So that's probably like 75 attempts for Melania. And I wish I could say the ending was satisfying, but I won that out of luck. I feel I won because of RNG, because she did one waterfowl dance in the first stage, and I was well positioned to dodge it, I think. Or did she even do it in the first stage? I don't remember. She either did not do it, or she did it once, and I was in a position where I could easily dodge it. And then she only did it once in the second stage, and did not do her aerial, like, slicing attack either. And she didn't target me either time with her descending Aeonia explosion. Like, yeah, I won out of dumb luck. I'm not going to, you know, hype up my skills here for this. No, I got lucky. I got incredibly lucky, and that feels very unsatisfying for the amount of effort that I put in. I'm just glad it's over, and I'll tell you now, in future playthroughs, I'm not doing this. That's it. This is the one and only time I fight her. I did not enjoy this fight at the end. You know, I think the first couple of times it was kind of cool. You know, it forces you to reassess your strategies and all that, and you know, you can't rely on your summons, though admittedly you still do. Like, I still kind of did rely on my summons, like Taiki tanking in the second phase of that, even if she ended up healing Melania quite a bit by getting hit by that waterfowl dance. I still think I wouldn't have done this without a summon. So, yeah. Yeah, the waterfowl dance is, in my opinion, broken. It's unfair. It's straight unfair, especially with how she heals from it. I think if the distance on the waterfowl dance was less, like the distance that she travels was less, it would be okay. If she didn't heal from it, I still think it would be a bit broken. I think her healing mechanic is just broken, because I've heard from other people that she heals even when you block the full amount of damage. And I've also, it didn't happen in this recording, but I've also seen her heal without even hitting, without even making an attack. Like, her health jumped up by like 1/6 of its health bar in both phases for no reason. And I've seen that happen probably 2 or 3 times. So I don't know what's up with her healing. I don't know if it's just broken or buggy or if that's some weird mechanic, but man, I'm just so happy that this fight is over. This was just awful. And the fact that getting out of the Frenzied Flame ending is gated behind this. Yeah. Like, thus far, just to give Elden Ring a rating, like, up until the Mountaintops of the Giants, I would have rated Elden Ring a 10 out of 10 game. Hands down, best game I've ever played. The Mountaintops of the Giants, with its just kind of annoying, reused enemies, nothing new and innovative. And, yeah. That brought it down another, like, rating, and then a mix of the Halleck Tree and Melania, I think, brings it down like by another 1.5. Which puts Elden Ring at like a 7.5 for me at this point. Like, aspects of this are way better than any of the other FromSoft games out there. But I think overall, I think Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne feel a little bit more put together than Elden Ring overall. Like, I'm not done with the game yet. We'll see. But the late game of Elden Ring, I've been largely disappointed in. You know, Farum Azula was very cool. I'll give credit where credit's due. I like Farum Azula. I like both of the bosses there. The Godskin Duo were a bit bullshit, but they at least didn't feel all that difficult. But like the 2 unique bosses, Malekith, I thought was very cool. Not flawless, and Placidu Sax was awesome. That was just straight up a really cool fight. Anyways, let's quickly spend these runes. For fuck's sake. Okay. I definitely need more endurance. So oh yeah, look at that. That looks different. That wasn't there. So let's go see what's going on here. So she feels like, let's get back into the lore here. I actually want to read the item descriptions and all that. Make sure I'm actually recording. That would be like the final insult to injury, is that I'm not recording when I actually beat her. That would be hilarious. So we have... Great... Oh, where is it? Oh yeah, it's Broken Rune, right? Does it actually say anything? Isolated Divine Tower, which stands beyond the Lost Great Bridge. So I'll need to go there. And we, of course, have the Remembrance. Oh, hold on. Also... What do we do with this? Can we give this to Jarbairn? All these items. Oh my god, I have 19 Dragon Hearts. I should probably do something with them. Yeah, there's all these, like, key items that, like, what do we do with that one? Can't use it. Fools. I want to read the Remembrance of Melania. Remembrance of Melania, goddess of rot hewn into the Erdtree. Miquella and Melania are both children of a single god. As such, they are both Empyreans, but suffered afflictions from birth. One was cursed with eternal childhood, the other harbored the rot within. Yeah, I mean, nothing we didn't already know there, unfortunately. Hopefully the items we can get from her are some more interesting lore. But let's see what we can do here. Ah, return the unalloyed gold needle. Well, I hope this does what we're supposed to do with it, because I can't figure out what else to do with it. I know we need it to cure the frenzy. Hopefully we don't have to, like, cure the frenzy with it at the very end of the game, and me returning it is going to really mess it up. But let's just do it. Okay, cool. We get a Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, that's nice, and we get Miquella's Needle from it. So I assume Miquella's Needle is what we need. Can't use it still. Subdued a once accepted frenzied flame. One of the unalloyed gold needles that Miquella crafted to ward away the meddling of outer gods. Okay, so this does imply that the frenzied flame is an outer god. Although, if we're still going with my theory that the frenzied flame is like an aspect of the regression of the cosmos, or the regression inherent within the Golden Order, which is a greater will specific thing, that the frenzied flame is then like a perverted mirror to the greater will, which I'm still kind of going with, actually. That would still make it an outer god, so then this can still work. Capable of subduing the flame of frenzy if inherited, allowing one to cheat fate and avoid becoming the Lord of Frenzied Flame. However, the needle is as yet unfinished and can only be used in the heart of the storm beyond time, said to be found in Farum Azula. Okay, so we should definitely go back to Farum Azula then. And do that. Any sign, like the weird Miquella tree, which we know he grew from himself, still there. Yeah. I don't know, I mean, again, lore-wise, Melania is super cool. I wish her boss fight was done differently. And it's cool that she, like, acknowledges, you know, you were... Never have I met such a champion. That there's... I know within the community, there's, like, this sect of Radahn fanboys that basically have the notion that, oh yeah, Melania says she was never defeated, yet Radahn kicked her ass. No. No. It never once says that. Like, they beat each other to a standstill, which a standstill is a stalemate, which is not a defeat. Thank you very much. Yes, Radahn did kick her ass, and Radahn is badass. Let's not beat around the bush, but there's this, like, Yeah, this obnoxious sect of Radahn fanboys that think Radahn, like, utterly trounced Melania, or that he was fighting with his hands tied behind his back because it's gravitational, because he wasn't using his gravity magic. It's like, where the fuck are you getting this information from? Like, we have a 3-second cutscene that shows him just standing there briefly, and shows her lunging at him. Like, yeah, he wasn't using it in that cutscene, but presumably this fight went a little bit longer than what we saw. Like, come on, guys. You're working with a little bit of incomplete information here. Unless there's something I missed. In which case, feel free to point me to what I missed, and I will reassess my opinion, because, you know, that's what you should do with opinions when presented with new information, is reassess them. But, yeah, I know that a lot of the, I think, Radahn fanboys are not going to reassess their opinions, no matter what anybody says, because that is how many people work with opinions. They just have them, and, they stay fixed, no matter what new information presents itself. Thank you, humanity. Alright, so... Sorry, rant done. That was unrelated tangent. Just something I wanted to get off my chest. It's a little annoying. Let's go to Dragonlord Placidusax, because that was supposedly the Eye of the Storm beyond time. So maybe we can use this needle and cure ourselves of the Frenzied Flame. How do we do that? I guess we maybe rest at the site of grace. Do it. Nope. It would really suck if you can only do this directly after the Placidusax fight. So me doing the Placidusax fight... Nope, I can do it right here. Cool. We already read the description of it, right? Yeah, alright. Nothing more to be worried about. Then, use Miquella's Needle to tame the Flame of Frenzy. Nice. Halictree symbol. And look at that. I already adjusted my character's appearance to account for this fact. I knew this was going to happen. And, yeah, so we're done with the Frenzied Flame. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Are we gonna be able to, like, talk to Melina again? That would be really cool if Melina comes back and be like, you did the right thing, or something. And then we also, like, saved Melina, because she didn't have to fucking burn herself. Which, interesting notion. A couple of interesting things that I noticed while messing around with my armor to try and, like, see if armor was going to help me in the fight, which it didn't, as you can see by the fact that I'm still wearing the same armor. But, so, Vike. Vike. Where's your burned helmet? Here we go. No other Tarnished was ever closer to the throne of the Elden Lord than Vike, but without announcement, Vike traveled far below the capital and was scorched by the Flame of Frenzy. Did he make his choice for his maiden, or did some other force lure him with suggestion? So, as with all Tarnished, I guess all Tarnished have a Finger Maiden. Makes sense. Been heavily alluded to. Vike was another claimant, much like ourselves, much like, I guess, Gideon. Not sure what other ones have, like, apparently there were some more. Like, Goldmask and Fia don't seem to be, like, claimants to the Elden Throne. But there's the matter of Huara Lu, and I still don't really, like, know who Huara Lu is. We haven't encountered him at all, which is kind of weird, considering he's referenced at the start. So maybe that's something that still comes up later, but I'm not sure when later is going to be. But so he was also a Tarnished. So basically, Vike was one of them. Interestingly, not mentioned in the cinematic. Though, one interesting thing is the Tarnished on the cover of the Elden Ring game itself. This armored figure kind of wearing lanky armor with a helmet that looks an awful lot like this. Makes me wonder, and he's got a spear, I think. Is it Vike? No, he does not have a spear. He has a sword. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. But made me think for a second. But anyways, so the maidens, the Finger Maidens, are apparently supposed to burn themselves to open up the Erd Tree, right? Which is interesting because Melina was not actually a Finger Maiden, but she was instead called the Kindling Maiden. And that she's probably a daughter of Queen Marika. Which is an interesting thing, because the entire premise of the Round Table Hold and what Melina seems to be working towards is for you to kill Marika. It's almost like I'm getting the sneaking suspicion, which there's more and more is leading me to believe this, that Marika is trying to kill herself. That maybe the Knight of the Black Knives was actually, indeed, that it was meant for her, and that she was complicit in this plot, but then maybe Godwin got in the way, because he wanted to protect his mother. Or not. I don't know. Maybe she realized she couldn't kill herself, and so has done something else to, like, basically power up a Tarnished that potentially could, because she knew that the demigods were compromised and that they couldn't kill her. And that maybe she was complicit in Ranni's plan, because, like, after she dies, there needs to be a backup plan that's free of the Greater Will, because it seems like she's opposed to the Greater Will at this point. If she sent Melina, presumably her daughter, to help you kill her. And that she was born within the Erd Tree. We know Marika is imprisoned in the Erd Tree. Like, it makes sense. Actually, it totally makes sense now that the Finger Maidens were meant to burn the Erd Tree down. Except that the Finger Maidens themselves are meant to lead Tarnished to the Elden Throne. I don't know if being in the Elden Throne requires you to kill Marika, though. Why would she send her specific daughter to you? Maybe because the other ones failed. That might be it. Because the other Finger Maidens failed. The regular Finger Maidens failed, so she gave birth to a daughter that would bring you to her. Like, the regular Finger Maidens weren't enough, so she created a special one that wasn't actually a Finger Maiden. Hold on. So Vike was presumably the guy that attempted this before us. And he went to the Elden Throne. He was almost there, but he realized he would have to burn his maiden. So instead he sought out a different fire, the Flame of Frenzy. Potentially to save his maiden. Or he was lured down there by Shabriri or something like Hyetta. Another Finger Maiden, by the way. Interesting stuff. Again, kind of alluding to the fact that the Frenzied Flame is a twisted form of the Greater Will. Twisted mirror, antithesis to the Greater Will. Quite possibly, you know, an inverted form of it. Regression versus causality. Greater Will equals causality. Regression equals the Frenzied Flame. I don't know. Maybe. Still going with that theory because I like it. That's very interesting. And this actually gives me kind of an interesting notion. What's going on outside? So we've always kind of wondered what the link between Torrent, aka Horseyak Thing, Melina, and Ranni was, right? What if Horseyak Thing belonged to Vike? Oh my god, what if Vike actually, like... So Vike may have had contact with Ranni? Right? Like, we've gotten into contact with Ranni. It's not hard to find where Ranni is. Maybe he worked for Ranni for a while. Maybe he... Holy shit. Okay, I have a theory about Vike. It's getting a bit tinfoil hat theory, so, you know, brace yourselves. So, going with the idea that Marika wants to basically end herself, and is searching for someone that can, because she knows the demigods can't, and is also helping Ranni create a contingency that is free of the Greater Will. We know Ranni wants nothing to do with the Greater Will, which, you know, good on her. So she orchestrates the Knight of the Black Knives. She ends up imprisoned within the Erd Tree. Vike comes. Vike is seduced by the Frenzied Flame to save his maiden. Prior to this, he's worked with Ranni, right? So he's part of Ranni's plan, which is presumably, then, something that Marika maybe wanted him to become part of? I don't know. But, as he's infected by the Frenzied Flame, he makes it to Marika. So, no, he would have had to burn the Erd Tree to make it to Marika. 'Cause the idea I had is that maybe he is Melena's father. Because Melena, like, thus far, when we've had demigod children of Marika, right? So the Marika and Radagon children are all Empyreans, right? Because Marika is an Empyrean, thus Radagon is an Empyrean. They're the same being, right? But Marika and Godfrey, Godfrey being a mortal who was elevated to the status of Elden Lord, they have not been Empyreans, presumably. Maybe some were. I don't know. But Melena, still being a child of Marika, and, you know, you need 2 to make a child, probably. I mean, who the fuck actually knows in Elden Ring, but it seems that that is the case. Even if the 2 are, in fact, 1, it seems like there needs to be 2 parties involved, at least physically, as one would expect with that sort of, you know, reproduction business. Maybe Melena, because she's not a real demigod, and she's certainly not an Empyrean, but she is actually the daughter of Vike. And Marika, of course. And she would never know this, because Vike presumably died. I don't think he made it. Or at least he went insane, so he left. In fact, his phantom attacks us. And do we actually fight him for real? I can't remember. I think we may actually fight him for real, too. That would kind of imply that Melena, if she was raised in the Erdtree by just Marika, she wouldn't know of Vike. And you know that mark that she has on her eye? Which looks suspiciously like 3 fingers. Gotta wonder if that is potentially because she was born, her father, the seed, if you will, was infected by the frenzied flame. Now, this also begs the question of why Ranni has that mark upon the doll face, which she does. And she also has it on her ghost face, I think. But it's quite possible that when Vike was infected by the frenzied flame, that he turned on Ranni and tried to kill her. And that she was grievously, or at least, I'm assuming she'd already, yeah, she would have had to have already been in her doll form. But that damaged Ranni somehow. Fucking cool idea. Let me know what you guys think of that. I don't know if there's any other, like, videos that have gone up onto this, but, yeah, I don't know. If not, maybe I should start making some lore videos. I don't know, just a few. I don't really have the, exact, you know, lore capabilities that, say, you know, Vati or the Ashen Hollow or, Smotown or any of the other guys do. But, you know, maybe I could try my hand at it. Let me know what you guys think. But anyways, that's all for today, guys. This has been a wild episode filled with lore. 2 pretty cool boss fights. Well, 1 pretty cool boss fight. 1 absolutely horrendous boss fight. Thankfully, now that that's done, we can go to the Ashen Capital and be done with this business. Sorry for the lore rambling, but I guess most of you are here because you enjoy my lore rambling, because I do a lot of it. Yeah. To those of you who aren't here for the lore rambling, my apologies. Anyways, leave it a like if you've enjoyed it, and please give me your theories. Give me your theories and give me your thoughts on this whole Vike being the father of Melena idea. And if I should pursue this any farther. I'm very interested. Alright, y'all. Catch you in the next one. Heritor out.